And so the question is, can you make money by saving money, by buying the things that you are ordinarily buying? And also, can you make even more money by helping others do the same thing?
All right. Well, hello, good evening, and welcome. My name is Matt Jameson here in Salmon River, New Brunswick, Canada. We're super excited for each and every single one of you that have logged on for the Save Club Opportunity Zoom and massive launch and update call this evening. We're super excited. We're about to make history in Save Club, in the network marketing space, and everything Save Club, saving money and helping people make money. And we're super excited because Charles is going to launch something tonight. As you see on the screen right now, we're about to launch the Save Club mobile app, and there's nobody better that introduced this amazing technology and amazing systems to you than our CEO, Charles Mui, out in Las Vegas, Nevada, a gentleman that's been around this industry for several decades now, has had massive success in building teams in the field, has been a consultant, and also helps do a lot of other things inside of the industry. Now we have him leading this charge, leading this company on a global scale with something that nobody else has. We are the only ones, folks. So it's exclusive to us. So get ready to hear and get excited for the launch of the Save Club mobile app. Over to you, Charles.
Hey, thanks for the great introduction, Matt. And thank you so many people joining in from all around the world. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys here the app. You can see the beautiful app here, and I'll give you some of the features. So you've been seeing the cashback. We've been talking about cashback. Well, it's here. And this is cashback like you might have never experienced before, because you're able to link any credit or debit card you have in your wallet with the app. So once you've downloaded the app, you can upload 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 cards, and then you just go about spending through your normal day. And there's no pulling out an app to showing the discount. You don't have to talk to the cashier. You don't have to talk to the wait staff to get your cash back. You just simply spend with your card, and then at the end of the month, it aggregates all the cash back from all the cards that you've uploaded and shows up as a positive balance on the card of your choice. I mean, how about that? I mean, when I look at my bank statement or I look at my credit card statement, it's always money out, money out, money out, money out, money out, money out. I very rarely will look at a credit card statement and see money in. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here with the cashback. And it is completely automated. You don't have to do anything to get your cash back put back onto your card. There's no redeeming, there's no wallet, there's nothing. It just shows up as a positive balance. So that's the power of card linking. Now, let me tell you guys how special the card linking technology is. This hasn't been around for very long. And what we're doing here is working with the rails at Visa and MasterCard for all the different point of purchase and the card not present systems. And it recognizes it in real time. And you'll get real time reporting in your app that will show you, that it's coming back. Now, the transactions have a real time, exactly how it reports in the app. Sometimes it may take a few seconds to come in, but it is just phenomenal that this technology exists, and then we're able to have it fully integrated the app and savings. David Dubbs is going to show you some savings for fuel. I mean, how many of you use fuel? How many of you have groceries? Who eats out? Who travels? Who plays? I mean, this is really savings for all that you're doing, and I can't wait to show you. I can't wait for each one of you to just download it and play with it, and I'll show you how to do that there. So we've got a deep integration with my dear friends at the SaversApp. This team came to me in the end of 2024, and they had showed me what they put together, and they were saying, well, how do we bring this out to the world? And I said, well, I don't know much about this. Let me research it. And that's what birthed Save Club. That's what got us totally dialed in and excited about what's going on, because I go, wow, if this is true, if the advertisers are really lining up to bring money back to people, if the advertisers are really lining up these ethical bribes, and we can create a product out of this, if we've got this card linking technology that requires all this buy-in from all these advertisers and this technology, and it's sitting here, we need to customize this and get this into the most dynamic network marketing product the internet that the industry has ever seen, and that's certainly what we have done here. And working with the team at SaversApp, we've done an extremely deep integration with our systems. We mirror the databases through API, and this allows you to refer people. You can your free members can refer free members, and this thing can just fly. This is a way to spread a good message. Nobody gets hurt. It's just value. It's a win-win-win situation for everybody involved. So when you got something like this that's a win-win-win, it's simply a matter of who gets to the market first. And those of you that are on this call right now, the nearly 500 people that are on this call right now, and more people still pouring into this waiting room, are hearing about this first. So like I said, it runs on the rails of Visa and MasterCard, and you're going to be able to open up the app, upload your cards. That's how simple it is. Then you just go about and you spend at the stores, and the money comes right back on the card, and it's got all this reporting built into it. It's so easy. I mean, okay, so today, as I was testing, I had two wonderful ladies come in. They're older and they weren't that tech savvy. And I was telling them what we were up to. And I said, you know what? We got it live right now. Let me send it over to you. And I sent them over. They watched the video. They got signed up. They put their information in, they went in, they registered themselves with the app, and they go, oh, I shop here, I shop here, I shop here. And they go, oh, I can't wait to tell this person, I can't wait to tell that person. I didn't even tell them it's network marketing, okay? Didn't even go there. Well, I go, oh, you want to share with people? Use the share link. They shared the link, and then she copied the link and she opened it up, and it actually opened it up to our original video. They watched it. They go, this is great. We want to do this. And so I'm sitting over here. I said, oh, load up your cards. They're loading up their cards. I'm working on something. And the first lady goes, I'm in. I go, what do you mean? Oh, she upgraded to VIP. And the other lady goes, I want to upgrade to VIP too. And I'm like, we're onto something right now, guys, because now they got into the app, they immediately saw value, they went into the tour, they watched another video, and they were ready to go, ready to get upgraded. So I hope we're converting like that for everybody in there. So let me get back to my slideshow here. I'm a little bit excited because it's fun to watch something work so smoothly and so fast. For those of you that don't know what PCI compliance is, it's Payment Card Industry Data Security Standards. So when you have something that is prone to fraud like credit cards, you need to have really high levels of security. And when you're building an app that stores credit cards and you're doing it through mobile, you have to meet all the standards that are set forth with Visa and MasterCard. Then the cards are stored because we have all this card linking, and that requires layers upon layers of security. And it's to prevent fraud, it's to prevent any potential data breaches, any theft of cardholder data, all that. And that's where our system at. It is set up to the highest levels of PCI compliance through the rails that we use for uploading, for the reporting back and forth. Again, this is another just big barrier of entry. And when you take a system, another system like our Powerline marketing system, our database, and you plug into that system, it also has to go through layer of security to make sure that our API connection does not introduce any bugs into that system. So the complexity of what is built here is something you don't have to worry about. All you've got to do is share a free app with people, and then the system takes over. And that's exactly what this marketing system that we have in place is designed to do. Save, here, I'm gonna get my cup up, who want to not only save more, but they want to do the second line. They want to earn more. That's where this other video is. And it talks about how you can just simply be sharing an app and start a chain of events where you can be earning money. I'm gonna play these videos for you guys and show you these landing pages here right at the end of the presentation. And the cool part about both those landing pages is they're free. You're giving away this app for free. People are getting great value, and who doesn't like free? I mean, who can't afford free? And there's no risk here. I mean, someone puts an app on their phone, tens of millions of apps get downloaded and put on phones every single day. Someone doesn't like the app, they just delete it. We went through the standards at both the iOS and Google Play Store, and they check everything. They check your system for bugs. They check your system for functionality. They check your system for compliance, all the way up and down. Now, don't think for a second that Visa and MasterCard aren't also looking at everything that we're doing and understanding what's going on. And we also are held to an extremely high standard because all the advertisers that are on the app as well. So you simply get to share this free app, and it is the ultimate lead generation tool that plugs in and directs people right into this smoking hot funnel that can get people upgrading into member. Thanks, Dave. Let's see what you got.
All right, let me hit play, everyone.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Who do you know that can't afford free? Yeah, free. Because that's all you're doing. You're giving away a free app. That's it. But here's where it gets cool. This app actually saves people money on stuff they're already buying: restaurants, gas, groceries, travel, shopping, all the good stuff. So now you're the hero, right? You just gave them an app that helps them save money automatically. They love you for it, but Save Club, they designed this thing to get you paid. Here's how it works. Step 1. You send someone to a simple website. They download the free app. Step 2. Once they opt in, AI takes over. It starts following up for you. It tells them how they can get paid just by giving away the same free app. Boom, duplication, automation, no convincing, no selling. AI is doing all the work while you chill. And it doesn't stop there. The AI also shows them how they can unlock even more savings by upgrading into Save Club. So you're building a downline, stacking commissions, and getting paid. All because you gave someone a free app that actually helps them. This isn't some dusty old ebook. This isn't a maybe they'll use it type of lead magnet. They will use this app. It's saving them money every single day. You just became a walking ATM by helping people. Your leads flying in for you and your team. Your conversions handled by AI, your income stacking. And the best part, there's no cost to get the app because again, who can't afford free? So yeah, Save Club is the easiest, fastest, and smartest side hustle on the planet right now. You don't need to pitch, you don't need to explain, you just give away a free app that does all the heavy lifting for you, seriously. If you can copy and paste a link, you can get paid. So who do you know that wants to save money and maybe make a ton of it too? Let's go.
All right.
Awesome, Dave.
I mean, that explains it pretty easy, right?
Now, Dave, you want to show the people here some of these deals you're telling me about where the app actually works with our membership, and the idea is to get people saving money with us for free, and then upgrading and saving more money than what they're spending on a monthly basis, so that we all can build nice residual income checks helping people. So take it away.
All right. Yeah, let me go through a lot of savings, everybody. I have fun diving into all of our savings. So the first thing about Save Club is, like I mentioned earlier, is you don't have to convince people to buy a product. So for example, on my screen, I'm showing CVS. We got a CVS 20% off deal. And I put stuff in my cart like paper towels, toilet paper, bottled water, dog food, some Coca-Cola, some hairspray. Isn't this stuff that families spend money on every day? And if they could save money, you're going to tell me they're not? Okay. So if you see, after I use this coupon, you'll see I got $17.65 off. But check this out. Stacking. Now, if you went to our app, you could buy the CVS gift card if you knew how much you were about round to spend, and get another 2.5% cash back. So between the coupon and doing this, you got 22.5% cash back, which is crazy. And if you used a credit card to buy that gift card, let's say, and it gave you another 2% cash back, start to do the math, right? So again, we have also everyday items people spend money on. Here's a razor, $10 if you go to the website. If you go through us, Save Club, $5 instead of 10. Who do you know that doesn't shop? We have a lot of shopping deals in here as well. For example, luxury stuff. If you go to K Jewelers anywhere in America, they're in almost every single mall, and you wanted to buy this Movado watch, They only sell it for $9.95. But if you look at the bottom right, through our savings club, $321, that's a $673 savings right there. You're going to tell me someone's not going to want to spend $20 a month when you have those kind of deals? How about Air Jordans? Okay, it's so fun that I'm a sneakerhead. I got over 500 pair of sneakers, so it's kind of fun that I could say that I'm in a home-based business and my product is sneakers. I mean, it doesn't get more fun than that, especially when Air Jordans, one of the most coveted sneakers here. Here's a $20 coupon. You can see right in the right, I got $20 off. How many families right now are ramping up for back to school? Their kids want to look cool, and it's a stressful point for parents right now, having to spend all this money on clothes and shoes and school supplies. Well, guess what? CVS has school supplies. You could get that 20% coupon off on notebooks and papers and all that kind of stuff. Champs also sells backpacks. I mean, we could go on and on. Now, we even have deals off of Amazon. Okay, so Amazon gave us special deals. So, for example, this Ring indoor camera, I got one. I got a couple of these in my house. If you buy through Save Club, our discount club, $39.13. But if you go right to Amazon Direct, it's $59. There's another $20. There's your membership back in your pocket. We have major appliances. Okay, if you own a home, eventually you're going to have to buy a major appliance, or you just want to look cool. That's why I bought this refrigerator, because it has a big screen. $31.99 at Home Depot. They say it's $1,800 off, and a lot of people. And test you, go to Home Depot this weekend and see about how many people are looking at appliances in the store. If you don't think this works, okay, if you went through us and went right through Samsung, you would have got that exact same refrigerator for $23.67, $831 back in your pocket. Here's another one, a all-in-one washer and dryer. It's pretty cool where technology is going, where you don't need two devices anymore, just one. Best Buy, $19.99. Home Depot, $19.98. But if you go through Save Club, $17.99, $200 back in your pocket. That's 10 months of membership just out that product. Do we have to convince you to eat? Of course not. We're going to show you some stacking deals here that are cool. So depending on your zip code, we got deals everywhere. And the app does too. That gives you cash back everywhere. But here's like free appetizers, free pizzas, 15% off. IHOP, free entree, with purchase of entree. You know, if you got a family and you go out with a family of 4, you're easily spending $50 to $60 now on dinner, knowing that one of your kids or your wife or whoever would get a free meal just because you bought one. This is real money. And if you don't believe me, go on a Sunday after church and look at it and see if you could even get into an IHOP. All right. People would love that deal. Denny's 20% off. Free Arby's sandwiches at $5 a pop. Dozen donuts free. Brio at a really exclusive restaurant, 15% off. Wolfgang Puck, famous chef, 10% off. Free chips and queso. We can go on and on. But let's talk about stacking. So here's Uncle Julio's. This is actually in a very nice area of Nashville. I really like this place. It's kind of an upscale Mexican restaurant. Well, they got 20% off through our savings club, but then I download the app and I get stacking deal, 5%. So now I'm getting 25% off with stacking by using all this stuff the Save Club has. Is that not exciting or what? You gotta love stacking. Again, if you have a car, you're gonna have expenses. Brakes, imagine getting 11% off a $500 brake job. Or, you know, if you have a car repair, you can get 15% off. The nice thing about Firestone is they don't just sell tires, they also do repairs. Imagine if your car was broken down. It's very stressful on people, especially if they don't have money. Getting an extra 15% off would be a lifesaver. 10% off tires and discounts on tires, $20 off an oil change. I use this. You could actually see proof. I got a video on our Facebook group where you could see me go through Take 5 and I get $20 off my bill. Car insurance, you can put your info in there. It shops all car insurance places at once. We see people saving between $300 and $1,000 just off of that one deal. Rate Genius, you go and you say, I want to get a car loan. They give you the best rates in town. And if you decide to go with them, they'll give you $100. But here, let's talk about the app. This is what you're going to give away for free, everybody. How many of you know someone that puts gas in their car? Like every one of you knows somebody that puts gas in their car. You could go and buy any of these gift cards and get 2.5% cash back. Now, what's really cool is a lot of these gas stations also have their own reward programs. So if you're already saved up, and you might be saving 15 cents off a gallon, or 10 cents or 25 cents off just by putting your phone number at the pump. But here again, you're basically stacking that discount because you're doing this. And this is what you give away. How many people do you hear all the time complaining about the cost of gas? And you can say, I got a free app that's going to not save you money right now. And boom, you're given the free app. And again, it goes right into our marketing system, getting them upgraded. Because if they're complaining about the cost of gas, they probably need more money too. All right. Stuff like travel. I love travel deals. So here's an example of Las Vegas. The Encore Orbis wanted $271. We wanted $132. That's the same night, the same room, everything identical except $139 in your pocket. Venetian Priceline wanted $1,005 for 3 nights. For 3 nights through Save Club, we wanted $438. That's $566 back in your pocket. Now imagine in Vegas having an extra $566 for the slot machines, for steakhouses, for shopping, to go see a show. Why would you want to just throw it out the window of your car? Because here's what happens. If you're not using Save Club and you want the Priceline because you thought Priceline, because how many people book through Priceline every single day? You would be literally, it's like rolling down your car window and taking $566 and literally just throwing it out the window. Would any of you do that? No. Now, let me ask you a question. If I said, give me $20 and I hand you back $566, how many of you would say yes to that question? Is there anybody on here that would say no? Of course not. But this is it, because this is the same room. Exactly. The same nights. Exactly. The same hotel. Exactly. You see what the Save Club is doing? Putting all this money back in families' pockets. Here's another one. This is a cool place. They have an indoor water park. Been there. Awesome. Orbits, $577. Our price, $456. $121 back in your pocket. International deals. Hong Kong save $120 a night. India, $55. Australia, $90. Canada, $83. Germany, $172. England, $114. France, $364. Switzerland, $82. We are all over the world in travel savings. So I decided, I literally at 6:30, half an hour before this call started, I said, can I save money today? And I'm literally doing this a half an hour before this call. I said, Orlando, Disney, everybody, it's summer. I mean, it's packed down there right now. What can I get? And if you look at, I'm saving on all these, $87 a night, $60 a night. But if you look at the bottom one, Priceline wanted $316. We wanted $132. That's $184. And I literally could book it the same exact day, half an hour before this call, and save $184 the same day. Who's not paying $20 when you could come in the exact same day you join and get a deal like that? Anybody going to say no to that? Stacking. Let's talk about stacking. So 6, rent a car. You could get some really high-end cars. You could rent Mercedes and BMWs and all kinds of fun stuff. Well, we got 15% off on our savings club, but then you get on the free app and you got another 5% cash back coming back in your pocket. Here's another stacking deal where you get 25%. So we have deals galore, and when you stack it with the app, everybody, it's crazy. Dave & Buster's, $100 card. You only pay $70. That's $30 back in your pocket instantly. Grandmas, you got grandkids, they love this. Parents, they love this. They got birthdays, whatever. What a great deal. Already paid off your membership, plus an extra $10 in your pocket. Top Golf, fun place to go, 15% off. Now, what we like to talk about here is this. Remember, the difference between Save Club and every other deal you're going to look at, and I like to say I triple dog dare you, go find another deal, because we'll laugh at it. Compare it, please. Because here's what happens. Almost every other deal you go out there, they're trying to convince you to buy a product. And you start buying that product because you might like the product, but you also want to make money. But if you're married, for example, and one of you looks at the bills, they start seeing, what is this $50 a month charge? Or what is this $70 a month charge? Some of these are high auto ships. And the other one says, well, that's because we're going to make money. And the other one says, well, you're not making any money. All we're doing is spending 50, 60, 70 a month, and they get in these big fights and whatnot. We don't have auto ship stress here because, number one, our auto ship is only $20. It's not one of these high auto ships. But two, the average person, okay, could put at least $200 back in their pocket. Okay, this is money. And what I love about this is you could do this even if you didn't sign up a single person. Just by using the product, you could save hundreds of dollars a month. So at the end of the month, you join a business and you start using the product, and at the end of the month, you have more money than you spent. Isn't that crazy? Because if you look at everything in this industry, most of the time, people keep spending money every month, and they're not seeing money come in, and it causes that stress, but not here. But here's your 30-second elevator pitch. You want to sign people up in Save Club, everybody? One, the free app makes it easy, but just say this. If you handed me $20 and I handed you back $200, would you do it? Is there anybody on this webinar right now that would say no to that question? Okay, I don't think there is. If you do, you got to get your head checked, because that's crazy. You'd ask to say, how many times can we play this game? And again, the app is going to show this for you. You don't even need to ask that question. Just give away the app. Now, does this sound familiar? You've seen a lot of people, and maybe you're one of these people. You've jumped from deal to deal to deal. You look at people's Facebook, and they're an expert in everything. In 5 months, they've done 5 different deals. The grass is greener. Here's why. Most people, the reason they jump from deal to deal, and it wasn't even the company that wasn't making the money, is because you're not a marketer. You work full time, 40 hours a week, or you're a housewife, or you do, you're an engineer, or you do something. You're a chiropractor, you're a doctor. You went to school for that stuff. You're not a marketer. 99% of people are not marketers, and that's the problem. And that's why they keep failing. So we looked at this and said, how can we fix this? And so we decided to have 100% done for you marketing. We write all your posts. All right. So we actually have posts already pre-written for you. You don't even have to know what to say. All you need to know how to do is copy and paste. We created you marketing materials, videos that you can use, pictures that you can use to post. And then we gave you right now 11 capture pages that do all the selling for you, and it's included. We're not coming at you, because most companies, what they do is they get you in the door, and then they say, hey, listen, if you want our marketing system, now that's going to cost you another $40 a month or $50 a month. Well, guess what? In Save Club, all of it is included in the membership. $20 a month. It's insane. And let me show you real quick here. I know Charles showed you earlier, but if I come over here, look at all these capture pages that we have. We got capture page. We got foodie capture page, travel capture page, boss babes, military wives. Here's the app. Give a customer app. Make money by giving away the app. And we got this super hot page too that you guys are going to love, and gals, that says, are you sick and tired of joining MLMs only to fail? That stops now, and that video is banging. All right. Again, when people opt in, they go right into our marketing system. Now, we solved another problem here. And what's happening is the other thing is this. We understand that 99.9% of you are not salespeople. You would rather gargle gasoline than try to sell somebody. And most of you know, when you try to sell somebody, you're better at talking them out of it than you are talking them into it. So we realize that. So how do we fix that? We fix the front end. We give you everything to market. Okay, so we fix that. But how do we fix the back end? Well, Charles has AI coming, and literally once somebody puts their information in, like you give away a free app, you use that page, AI is going to pick up the phone and call them. It's going to text them. It's going to drive them to webinars. It's going to answer the questions. And it takes all rejection away from you. You ever get those people, how much is it going to cost? How long are you doing the business? Are you making money yet? You get all those questions that people fear those kind of things. Guess what? When AI takes over, all that objections go out the window. We're basically the only rejection-free business there is. Okay. And again, you're sitting back on the couch. See, you could be at church. You could be at the gym. You could be eating somewhere. You could be, heck, on one of these webinars. Someone could be coming into one of your pages and literally, from the copy that we wrote for you, from the video that you posted that we made from you, from the page that we created for you, they're coming in, and then on the back end, AI is following up and closing them and getting them signed up in the business for you. Is that incredible or not? Show me another business doing that. I'll wait. I'll be waiting forever, because there's nothing out there like that. Now, let me show you the money, because that's what a lot of you are here for that. So our comp plan pays out 5 different ways, and we pay out weekly pay and monthly pay. Every one of you love weekly pay. Okay. A lot of you, if you get a job, you want paid every Friday, right? And once you start getting weekly pay, you love it, because if you're ever deciding that, hey, I'm making enough money to walk away from my business, you like to see that weekly pay coming in. So we pay 2 types of pay on weekly, and then we pay out 3 types of pay monthly. Well, here's how easy it is. Fast starts. When someone comes in as an affiliate, you give away a free app, they look at it and they decide, wow, I want to get paid too. They'll pay us $60 for an affiliate fee. Okay, that's not monthly, that's one time there, $60, and then $19.97 per month. All right, the next week you get $20. So if you go, let's say you gave away 50 free apps and 10 of them decided to upgrade. Next week, you got a $200 check. And all you did was what? Gave away 50 free apps where they save money that they are like, yeah, I can't wait to save money. Give me that app. See how easy this is? And then the next way we pay is what we call generational coded fast starts, where you get fast start overrides, not only on what you do, but your team. You can earn up to 40% on your personally enrolled members and up to 15%, which is $12 on everyone on your entire team, So remember, your team is going to be giving away these free apps like crazy. And imagine seeing $12, $12, $12, $12. I mean, when this happens, you'll start laughing. You don't even know where it's all coming from. Okay, it's great. Then our matrix. Okay, if everybody just gets 2 people, can you get 2 people? What do you got to do? Give away 10 or 20 apps. Boom, 2 people. This starts to fill up very, very quickly. And you can see, depending on where you're ranked, you can make anywhere from $4,000 a month, $8,100 a month, $16,000 a month, $32,000 a month, and $65,000 per month. Can you live on that? I think a lot of you can live on that. And what's crazy is this is just one of the bonuses. Every other bonus is on top of this, everyone. And all the rest of them are on top of this. So we also have what we call a generational match, where Charles was hitting this earlier. When you bring somebody in, you might give away a free app to a huge influencer. You didn't even know we're a huge influencer, and they go bananas. For example, I was in a deal years and years ago. This guy only recruited 2 people. One of them was me. And I became the #1 recruiter in the entire company because he sent me an email and I liked the deal. I didn't care about him. I just signed up. He was blown away. We put in almost 100,000 people into that deal. Imagine if you did the same thing. You never know. Everyone you personally enroll, you'll make between 20 and 57% as you advance in rank, and up to 37% on everyone else. The way I kind of explain this bonus to make it easy is a lot of you have jobs. And let's say your boss were to come up to you and say, hey, listen, you see 10 people that work with you? When they get paid, we're going to take a percentage of whatever they make, and we're going to just add that to your check. We're not going to take anything away from them, but we're just going to calculate that extra percentage, and we're also going to add it to your check. Now, how many of you at your job would love that? If your boss came up to you and said, these 10 people, we're going to, take a percentage and add it to your check, you'd be like, heck yeah, this is freaking awesome. Well, you don't even know what's happening too, because remember, these people are going to work on themselves. You don't know how many apps they're giving away. They might be rock stars out there just going nuts. And all of a sudden you're getting a match on yourself. And you're like, whoa, where did all this money coming from? For example, if you enroll 10 people and on average they each earn $4,000 a month in the matrix, and you move up through the ranks here, you can earn an extra $1,800 per person or $11,200 a month of commission just from your direct enrollments. Okay, on the matching. How cool is that? I don't think any of you would want to give that back. And then we have our VIP. A lot of you saw our VIP and came in at VIP, and that's smart. You basically paid a year in advance to become a VIP, but it also has an additional bonus that pays out every single week. Down 3 generations, an extra 10, 5, and 3. And as your team and as you really blow this thing up, this could be a significant amount of money. And so if anybody's asking you should I join VIP, just ask them, do you like making more money? Because you can make a lot more money if you come in at VIP. It's very easy. And then we have what we call our monthly global leadership bonus pools. So Charles takes 4% of the total revenue of the company and he puts it into pools. And if you hit a certain rank, you share in that pool, and you will get a percentage of that pool sent to you. What's really cool is Charles started it at 2-star. That's basically, you have 1-star, then 2-star. That's the second rank. Most companies in this industry only leave bonus pools for the elite of the elite. Okay. And everybody's like, wow, look, all these people are making this bonus pool money. But the average person that's just getting started usually never sees anything. Charles wanted a company where people, when they were just getting started, and they want to get motivated to hit that second rank. I think 2-star, you only need about 20 people on your team. It's not hard to hit 2-star. We actually have a lot of trainings on that. And you actually could get in the bonus pools, and almost anybody could get in these bonus pools. So everybody get excited. The app is crazy. What we got in Save Club, nobody has. And a sync comp plan, everything done for you. The best pages on the market. I mean, savings. Do you get better than putting money back in people's pocket? Is that hard to do? Absolutely not. So
Yep, there you go. There's the answer. Yes, you can. Just by downloading the free app onto your phone. Configure it. It's very easy. It's a free app. Shop around as you would ordinarily do. Make money by saving money that way. Also, when you tell others and help others do the same thing with the free app, help them save money, you make even more money. Okay, click on the link below, get started, and start making money today.